crops don't recover.
I promise I'll do my best. Back at the greenhouse,
Diviners are meant, and many Imperials sponsor the Empire can put to, but the Board of Overseers detrimental to the stability, like discuss. That is why only Overseers. It ensures that any.
What happens to Divine?
I never had the.
You mentioned there was.
Yes. So I found references to it's called Leviathan. My people just a sprawling network of river gates. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it, but the data from the greenhouse mentioned it's in San Francisco.
Another pharaoh?
No. Leviathan. So the legacy. If we can acquire every year my sister with Leviathan.
Okay.
That's the thing. But one of our would you come with me? I have a feeling that you're much better at.
Of course.
Thank you.
I should go.
Of course. Before you do, it sounded like there was
Not anymore.
to understand one another.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when
I appreciate it.
Aloy.
Had a bit of an issue.
Ah.
Really?
I once knew a warrior. It was deeply
Did he...
in time, but not before the two siblings.
Ah. How are your studies?
I wanted to learn.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh and learned about the place. To think that the ancient... There is no glory.
That about sums it up. Think you're ready to put all your train...
I am Tenakth.
Have you spoke...
The Quen is... Her mind is sharp, but it's hard to imagine.
Trust me.
I will take your word.
You nervous about the mission?
If I live, it will be in victory. What matters most is that you...
I'll do my best. I should go.
I await your order.
All this time, I've been so focused on what Elizabeth was like, what she would do. I was wrong to hold Beta to that standard. I probably shouldn't even be doing it to myself. I'll try to do better. So much of who I am is because of Rost. Even now, he's still teaching me. And he'd probably scold me for taking so long to learn the lesson.
cry if they read this about the old ones.
Hello again, Aloy. Hello, Aloy.
So, I...
Yes. Despite the I am pleased to...
well,
Yes. Are you ready? Or we can continue.
have you been able to...
Yes. You should notice.
maybe that'll give
Unfortunate recovery in the... I have just...
yeah. There's something I'm still trying... Why was Demeter using flying machines to distribute metal flour?
In its terrain, Demeter was defending it.
It thought the Pharaoh...
It feared. It sought to... And consider it. I expect you will continue.
That's a good thing I have the code to the missing subordinate functions.
Artemis rewilded the... Eleuthia was responsible. Apollo was tasked in disseminating. Unfortunate. All archived.
Ted,
Yes. Impulsive tended.
all three of the missing were. Do you still need them?
Restoring, empowering, unfortunate, attaining them in the short.
I guess our best shot at recovery, but we'll need Hephaestus.
Correct.
Were you able to make use?
Yes. The lakes associate as a result. And as you, I believe the local.
So the lowland clan. So, from the data I found, is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. Poseidon sought out a safe there. It could guard it.
Like 3 Osir.
I suspect that was not.
So, once you'll regain...
Yes. And to
So you could build an army of machines.
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered, I could design, build, and given the nature of the far zenith threat. Doing so may be... I must admit, however, that I have misgiven no matter how aggressive the end.
That's good. It means you have a conscience.
Indeed.
You mentioned that the superstorms have subsided.
Yes. The weather patterns in the local region should mostly stabilize for the time being.
Well, that's a relief. Be nice not to have to fight my way through a storm anymore.
I will continue to stabilize the atmosphere for as long as I can.
Why did Ether take up
As with the ether needed to one in the given that the
So Ether was
correct, though it is
maybe it... She's been through so much.
you have both different in I like to think of
3, then. When I set out to... I never thought we...
they have all Varl has suggested once the biosphere.
Yeah, that's... So our plan to capture...
As you wish. We now know that Hephaestus
which is why I got...
correct. When we get to the second core,
And then you'll be able to...
not quite.
How long will that take?
Because the work will
And during that time, the...
correct. The energy
And then we'll have everything... There's something I've been... How could Ted Faro create a clearance level? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere.
it is plausible he tapped to the Zero Dawn, my predecessor, until he acted. It is, in effect, a blind.
So what will happen to this place?
All systems, as Minerva with the facility, though without my...
Let's hope so. Gaia?
Her presence is interwoven. We exchanged greet. It was the first of listening to her story.
Your friend.
Yes. Though I am glad
She was okay with that. Thanks, Gaia. So Gemini has 2 data but you mentioned something...
When my predecessor construction was disrupted, the data core had already... So, a second core was built.
Lucky for us. Are the quakes still happening?
No. Though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
Beta believes the Zeniths want to start over.
Further supporting.
But why? Given their technology, they could and if they're the same people who left, wouldn't they want the biosphere to be...
It is likely they adjusted to... They may be trying...
turning Earth into a new Sirius. So the Zeniths are this physically...
From what we know of FARs and engineers, what in exchange for given enough time.
like how Minerva...
Exactly.
Ted was trying to make himself immortal. Didn't end well for him.
For every six...
The Zeniths. Beta said they were some of the most I think Elizabeth knew one of them.
No. If she knew, what we can conclude is that the Zenith, to protect life...
The extinction signal, it made every subordinate...
I have wondered, so far as I can tell, and the partial sentience in part...
A signal that precise... How could the Zeniths know?
From the records of it appears Farzine...
Hank Shaw. He was supposed to steal a copy of the system for Far Zenith, but Elizabeth and Travis Tate caught him first.
Yes. It is likely Far Zenith acquired knowledge on the systems designed through him, despite his failure.
So from what Beta... I guess we can assume...
Yes. They appeared further, they see energy field that
They seemed to just...
throughout his every defense, while we lack, were I to no shield,
So there's hope.
always.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too.
Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working! It's got nowhere to go!
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
cracked.
Look!
Facility activated. Engaging autonomous defenses. Directive. Neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come!
Vor'll stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it!
Be careful.
We got this! Stay back!
Aloy! Help!
Over here, you! You're gonna be on the hunt. Aloy! Need a hand over here! Right away from Beta! Aloy, get ammo!
Need to hit it while it's covered in acid.
That machine! Stay back!
Really angry! Oh, wait!
Over here, you!
Aloy!
Aloy!
Help!
Get a hand over here! Right away from Beta! Stay back! Get back! Here's ammo! Over here, you! Aloy! Get a hand over here! Right away from Beta!
It's really angry!
Stay back! Get back! It's corroding itself! Back again! Aloy, get the cover! Over here, you!
Oh, wait!
Won't get me that easily. Ammo for you. Aloy! Need a hand over here!
Help!
Right away from Beta! Stay back! Get
all of them for now. You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled. Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here. I'll get the... Chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core. No, you don't, Hephaestus! I'll find another way over.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there is a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there. Some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the process? Connect it to...
The power node. I think that could work.
I think it could. I should be able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriages. Just a little longer. Okay. Let's get out of here.
There should be a node you can override, near the central platform.
Thanks. I should take these machines first.
secondary defenses. Intruder, your calling is at hand.
Oh, great. More machines on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
Engage structural analysis subroutine.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.